find yourself laying on your back, the bolster or maybe 2 pillows nearby, just with your arms and your legs relaxed straight out in a corpse pose, feeling your body sink into the ground or the bed or the couch or wherever you are laying. Taking some nice deep breaths. Feeling heavy and like you're floating at the same time. And if you're ready, let's start with the pillow, the bolster under our knees so that our knees are at a soft bend. Our low back is supported, but we're still laying in corpse pose. Taking a nice deep breath in, long, slow exhale. And as we bring the energy up from the ground and breathe our energy back into the world, I want you to imagine that you're floating, that there is no force on you, no pressure. Perhaps you feel most at rest when you feel heavy and sunk into the ground, or maybe that you're floating on dense water that is sitting still. Your body can just lie the way it wants to. And as we feel this feeling of rest, of floating, of complete relaxation, I want you to bring your attention to your feet and your knees and your hips, and taking that nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax every little muscle fiber from your root down to your toes. Relax in trust, rest in certainty. Let yourself be held by the world, by the pillows, by gravity. No effort required. No labor, no stress. We can come back to it if there are things to stress about, but at this moment, focusing on letting all of those little pieces sit exactly where they are. They're not flowing out, they're not receiving energy in, they are just existing. Connecting with our right to exist, our ability to just be. And on your next inhale, I want you to bring your awareness a little higher into the hips, maybe open the knees up, keep that bolster supported under the knees. Open the knees into a butterfly, but make sure that they are fully relaxed. Opening up our sacral chakra here, breathing into our low belly, and as we exhale, let that pelvic floor collapse. Let that low belly just sink. Imagine the effort of breathing as easy and obvious as the tide flowing in and out, simply because it does, not because we want it to, not because we're trying to make it happen, just because it has to. And I want you to connect with the physical sensations of rest in this area. How does your body feel? What are the energies on your skin? What is the temperature inside your rib cage? What's the texture of the feeling on your scalp when you are resting? When you feel relaxed, when nothing is working? Take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to lift those knees up to grasshopper. And we're going to slide that pillow under the hips. So our hips are lifted up a little bit, almost like we're pouring the energy from our hips into our solar plexus. So as we inhale, we can feel all of that energy just naturally pooling under the rib cage. Letting gravity do that work for us so we can stay so relaxed. And as we breathe into our diaphragm, as we open our rib cage, as we feel our core flex a little bit in this position, I want you to connect to your power, to your authenticity, and really just sink into what you have, resting in your power, resting in your authentic self, without having to express it to anyone, without having to exert it on anything, without having to demonstrate responsibility or discipline, just recognizing and honoring the power that lives within you at the center. And rest, relax your body around it. Let all those muscles come to the center. Within yourself. It doesn't need to flow out, but it doesn't need to be seen or be heard. It just is. From here, you may want to take the bolster and lay it lengthwise along your spine. We're going to open up the chest a little bit. So wherever is comfy, usually the end of the bolster goes about mid-back, and then we can lay our head and our upper back along the length of the bolster. Or you might want to just put a single pillow under your shoulder blades. And you can have your legs straight again, relaxing those legs all the way down to the ground and opening up the arms to your side, as bent as they want to be, and really just opening up that heart. Breathing here. The breath is the only effort we want to make. And let's find that sense of relaxation in the heart. In love. We're not focusing on receiving love or giving love, but just feeling it in our own bodies, resting in it like a warm bath, soaking in the energy of the love we have within our bodies, within our spirits, and within our hearts. Imagining it casting a warm glow around us, just basking in that. Letting love be. Not asking it to say anything or do anything for ourselves or for anybody else, just letting it sit, letting it exist in our ribs, in our lungs, in our breath, in our bodies. And moving that bolster a little higher, maybe we reorient it sideways so that we can put it under our neck and tilt our chin up a little bit, opening up that throat. Taking that nice deep inhale, and maybe as you exhale, you want to vibrate those vocal cords. Can you feel the air move down your throat? And you feel your jaw relax. You feel your tongue settle to the bottom of your mouth. Maybe your mouth is slightly open. What is the most restive, restorative position you can explore here? Let the back of your neck sink into that pillow. Let your eardrums relax. Don't focus on hearing anything or processing what you hear. Don't focus on what you need to say and how you need to say it. Just feel that energy that lives in our throat. The energy of truth. The energy of the message. What is that if it's not being conveyed or received? What is the message when it's not being actively communicated? What is truth if it's not being uncovered and expressed? It still exists, and it exists in our cells and in our bodies and in our breath and in our mouths and in our softened jaws. Resting ears that never get a break from the sounds around them. Let them rest. Let the music fill up your ears like warm water, so nothing else needs to get in. Move that pillow slightly under the back of the head. Let the neck and the chin tilt downward a little bit. Maybe you want to put your hands on your forehead. Maybe you just want to leave them on the floor. We're going to bring our energy, our awareness up into our third eye. This center that's so busy for so many of us, the mind churning. What we constantly are seeing and sensing and knowing and dreaming, thinking. Let it sit. Maybe it's still swirling, maybe it doesn't know how to be still, but we don't need to ask it to do anything. Can you relax your eyebrows? Can you relax your temple muscles? Can you relax the back of your skull? Relax the inside of your mind. Just feel it solidify. Feel it become dense and quiet and restful. As we move up to the crown, we'll move that bolster above the head. so that we're just laying flat on the ground. And that crown represents all of our knowing, all of our knowledge, all of our wisdom, all of our spirit, all of our consciousness. What a big, busy, nebulous, swirling thing above our heads and surrounding our bodies and connected to each other. I want you to just feel that connection, feel that network, feel that bigness, that vastness, and let it be. Let it sit. Let it vibrate and quake and swirl and dance and whatever it needs to do, but without any pressure or request or desire or focus or pressure. Just relax into your aura. Let your spirit fall into you, into your body, into the soft, restored, recharging muscle fibers, the quiet waters of your organs, the warm breath in your lungs. Take one deep breath, feel all of that stillness throughout the entire body, throughout the heart, throughout the mind, throughout your spirit. Just take a moment to exist. Exactly as you are. And with no rush, taking as much time as you want. Start to move the fingers, move the toes, and very, very gently and very slowly open your eyes and come back